it was a fucking banger today. What's up, guys? Welcome back to F1 America. Guys, we are covering the post-quali show for Baku at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And guys, it was a fucking banger today. A lot of excitement. You know, this weekend is the first sprint race of the 2023 season. And it's really, really different changes this year. Only one practice on Fridays, and then qualifying for the race is on Friday after the practice. So only one practice for the whole weekend. Really, really big difference. And we saw the effects during qualifying today, where a lot of cars in the wall, just not having a great feel. There's always, free practice one is always cars trying to figure out the track, especially after having 3 weeks off. There's a lot of upgrades bringing across the field. Alpine had a hell of a day in practice. And then Gasly caused a second red flag in qualifying, hitting the wall. He's going to be starting from 19th. But Nick de Vries had a fantastic practice session, goes out in qualifying, hits the wall first heater lap, and he puts up the first red flag for Q1. It was intense, exciting. So those are the big losers, I guess. Haas, both cars not making it out of Q2. Magnussen had a mechanical issue, and Hulkenberg just didn't make it out. So they're going to be starting at the back of the field as well. Another big upset is George Russell out in Q2. He's going to be starting 11th. Guys, man, just a lot of things shaken up in the field. Not sure that Mercedes brought all of those upgrades that they, I guess they're bringing a lot of upgrades, not seeing a lot of performance just yet. But Hamilton did qualify 5th. So that's big. That's a huge, I believe, first time he's out qualified George Russell all season. So it could be interesting. We'll see. Obviously they were running a little bit more downforce than some of the other cars. Seems to be that the cars with lower downforce has a lot greater high speed, reaching upwards of 209 miles an hour on the main straight. And that straight is so long that cars are picking up a lot of time if they have low downforce. Now we'll see what that means as far as race pace goes. Because the next big story is the winner is Charles Leclerc. He's 3rd pole position in a row at this circuit, 3 years running. So that is a hat trick. It's only the 2nd time that this has ever happened in Formula One. So super exciting, but he's never won the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. So that goes to show that having the fastest qualifying time is not necessarily the best car for the race. So we'll see if some of the, middle field, the Mercedes, Aston Martin, and, of course, the Red Bulls, we'll see if they can step up. Both Red Bulls finished 2nd, Max is 2nd, and Checo is 3rd. But it does show the Ferrari's got a lot more pace. They're bringing a lot more pace now after the break, so that's exciting. Both those guys up in fighting. Sainz qualified 4th, and so guys, man, it's really excited. Another big step moving forward is McLaren. They both made it into Q3. Piastri qualified 10th, and Norris qualified 7th. So that's big, and Aston Martins are still picking it up. Lance qualified 9th, and Alonso qualified 6th. So guys, a lot of cars in the mix. The field is really, really small as far as the margins, from 1st to 10th. Super exciting. I love the action this year. I love this format. So moving on, our next session is actually going to be, so Saturday morning is going to be a sprint format qualifying. So they're calling it like the sprint shootout. So basically it's a whole separate qualifying session for the sprint race that's going to happen at later Saturday afternoon, and that's going to set the grid. So today's qualifying sets the grid for Sunday's main race. Okay, so there's a whole nother qualifying and race for the sprint tomorrow. We'll bring you coverage of that too. Super, guys, this is so much action. I love it. Really excited to just keep seeing where the cars are progression. So guys, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. If you can catch the race, catch it. It's awesome. Yeah, love you guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Later.